Right, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Lexus RX 400 hybrid. This is the top of the range SEL model. This car's covered 77,000 miles. As you can see here, it's on a 56 plate, finished in astral black with a full black leather and silver trim interior. Just had two owners, Lexus and one private lady has had the car, but the car is very, very, very nice. Front of the car, bonnet very clean, all the lights and lenses completely intact, but all the corners are really, really good indeed. Come to the near side of the car first. It's a bit of a glary day today, so I'll do my best for you. Near side of the vehicle, very clean in the panel work. There's no indentations at all that I can see there. And I'm going to come to the worst part of the car actually first, which is probably the best thing to do. The car comes with a full set of Dunlop tyres, all with loads of tread, really good sign of ownership. But you can see there is pickling on this alloy. This is the worst of all of them. They are completely original alloys, and I didn't want to touch them. I'm not going to. But that is the worst one, and the whole point of these videos is to pick up on anything, and that's what I picked up on straight away. The rest of them are far better. But the panel work down this near side, very clean indeed, not without any marks at all. There'll be the light brush mark that you can't see on the videos, but you know, it is very, very clean. And the rear alloy, very nice, just a tiny bit of pickling between the wheel nuts there, which is quite common on the Lexus of this vintage. And then just come down again on the near side, but very, very clean and tidy. So I'm going to try and come around this way because the sun's very glary. But around the back again, all very nice and clean. And then to come down the off side of the car, I do apologise, it's the sun's lovely, but it's low in the sky as it is this time of year. It makes videos very hard to do. Rear offside alloy, again, very good, just the tiniest bit on there by the spokes again, the wheel nuts again, but then the rest of the panel work on this side, very, very nice indeed. And then the final alloy there, very clean and tidy, just tiniest mark on there. But overall in the exterior, very nice, very original car in very, very good condition. Coming into the boot area, beautifully finished inside on these Lexus cars, of course. You know, they are a wonderfully well made car. Sorry, I do apologise, that sun is really, really not helping today. But the fabrics, everything's in really nice condition. Underneath here, access to all the tools, all present and original with the car. Then you've got these little buttons down here, pop that one there and that one there. And you've got this little extra cubby hole, which if you see just there, there's a little indentation, same on the other side, and you can just pop the tonneau cover in there if you don't want to use it, which is it's a very, very good idea. Obviously power tailgates on these cars, sorry I should have done it just then, just to show it all working exactly as it should, which clearly it does. Coming to the back of the car now, rear door card, very, very clean and tidy on this soft side. Leatherwork is really, really, really nice on the car. It's beautiful, in fact. Full set of original Lexus mats, all very nice. Yeah, the back doesn't really look as though it's been used very much at all, in all honesty. Carpeted and back of the seats are really good. Hopefully you can see up there. Rear DVD screen working absolutely perfectly. And exactly the same on this side here. So they're all functioning perfectly well. Just to quickly show you, did come with the headsets of the car and the remote control. Headsets haven't been checked, so please don't take that as for granted on a car this age and mileage. But it said certainly the headsets work. The screens work absolutely perfectly. But I think they've got flat batteries in these currently. Coming to the front of the car now, driver's door card, absolutely beautiful. Footwell areas all very, very clean and tidy. Just a really, really good looking interior on these cars. Front passenger seat, very, very clean indeed. And driver's seat again, very, very nice. Just obviously you're going to get a moderate amount of wear on the driver's seat, but it is genuinely very, very nice indeed. So inside the car now, engine's running as it has been all the way through. But the leatherwork, the door card on that side, absolutely spot on. Dashboard looks absolutely as new. It looks in wonderful condition. There's no sort of silicone spray on it to make it look nice. It's exactly as it is. It's just been kept very, very, very nicely, this car. The black and silver trim works really, really well as well. Obviously Mark Levinson stereo on these SEL models. Sat-nav systems, you can see they're working absolutely perfectly. If I pop the car into reverse, parking camera working exactly as it should as well. Just come across the main binnacle of the car, pan in there for you. Hopefully you can see 77,570 miles currently recorded on the car. Multifunction steering wheel, auto lights, auto wipers, everything working as intended. But a really, really fine example. Clearly with the ownership and history you'd expect it to be good, and it doesn't disappoint in any way, this one. Just quickly show you, full owner's manual pack is here with the car, as it is the locking wheel nut, which is all important of course. So finally under the engine bay, all beautifully presented as you'd expect from a Lexus. Car, as you'll know from the advert, been wonderfully maintained as well. It's just been serviced by ourselves, not quite due in all honesty, but we've done it. So it is ready to go for another year at least. We'll follow this road test. Follow this video will be a road test to this very car. Right, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Lexus RX 400. It's the SEL top of the range version. This particular car is registered GU56XSY, and mileage currently is 77,564 miles. The reason we do the road test videos is very simple indeed. We just want customers to see the car in operation prior to come to see us. That way, if there are any issues on the car, we can and we do relay them back to you. Just a brief background to this car, as I'm sure you already know if you've read the advert. Just had two owners on the car. It was Lexus themselves, and then one private lady doctor owner ever since. And she has had the car serviced every single time by the same Lexus dealer from start through to finish. So it's got quite wonderful service and ownership credentials to the car. Car, as you'd expect, starts absolutely straight away, goes straight into hybrid mode, and then the engine will kick in as and when required. It does so seamlessly, quietly, unobtrusively, for want of a million other adjectives. But it's a wonderful unit. There's no warning lights on the dashboard relating to the engine or any other part of the car, apart from a low fuel light that's just blinked on, which I'll attend to, obviously. But it's a wonderful, wonderful unit. The car drives absolutely beautifully. Engine sounds exactly as it should, and they take huge mileages anyway, so it's of no concern. But with such a wonderful ownership of the car, then you've really got nothing to worry about. Engine then drives through into the automatic gearbox, very, very smooth shifting CVT box. There's no gear changes as such, so you just get this kind of put your foot down, accelerate, and it just picks up speed and goes. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience, really. It's quite unlike anything in its class. But all feels tight, taut, exactly as it should, and is exactly what you'd expect of a car with such lovely service history. So in terms of the powertrain of the vehicle, working exactly as it should. The hybrid's working beautifully well. Not that we ever have any issues with them, but it's just worth reporting. But the engine sounds wonderful in operation as well, which is in stark contrast to its turbo diesel rivals, which are just big grumbly things, which have little or no character, to say the least. Brakes on the car, whilst I'm giving them a good old shove, no pulsing, no vibrations. It suggests that they're all good and in balance, with no distortion on them at all. Steering of the car, nice positive steering on the vehicle. Track's absolutely bullet straight. There's no vibrations coming back to the steering wheel of the car at all. Very nicely judged. It's got nice weighting to it. Feels really nice in hand. But I can't feel any discernible wear through the steering of the car at all. All feels lovely and solid. As with the suspension of the vehicle, which is, wonderfully, wonderfully comfortable, but actually has good body control as well. Not suggesting for a minute, of course, that I'm sat in a sports car, because I'm clearly not. But I am sat in a car that can sort of go through corners perfectly capably without sort of hurling passengers from side to side. The point of the video is to pick up on any issues there might be, any sort of knocks or bangs coming from underneath. There's nothing at all. It's very, very smooth and quiet in here. There's none of those horrible little metallic noises you sometimes get on cars, which is normally kind of little drop links and rubber bushes gone in suspension joints, but there's nothing. It's absolutely wonderful. Looking around inside the car, literally has just come to us. I'd already seen it, so I knew what the car was like. But it's in wonderful condition in here. It's going to be cleaned, obviously, but hardly needs anything doing to it. Beautifully built interior, lovely, easy to use dashboard. It's got all the kind of equipment you'd realistically want on this kind of age mileage of car, with the sat nav system, rear camera, obviously SCL, so it gets the Mark Levinson stereo upgrade, which is a lovely sounding unit as well. Obviously all the heated seats, everything's working exactly as it should. But it's just such a lovely place to sit and operate a car from as well, because it's all really simple and easy to use, but it's of the very, very highest quality. And I'm not here to upset people, but I do think this is in a different league to pretty much any other car made, certainly within this price range and sort of category of car as well. They are sensationally built vehicles. Look at the binnacle directly in front of me, all the gauges, everything working exactly as they should. All the pixelation and all the readouts, it's absolutely spot on. The steering wheel looks and feels pretty much like new in hand. My videos normally go on a bit longer than this, but in all honesty, there's no point wittering on about this particular one, as much as I'm inclined to do so, because it drives absolutely perfectly. I can't fault it. So, to be a bit of a spoiler, I'll tell you the end before I get there really, and that's to say that I can't find fault with the vehicle. It drives absolutely beautifully. If, however, I've missed something on this test drive, which I'm inclined to do on occasions, don't hesitate, give me a call and I'll happily answer any questions you might well have.